Hello, let's head right into the next tutorial. So we're going to head from our home screen, which at any point during this simulator, if you need to go back to this screen, just click up in the middle at the top, this little home button. It'll bring you right back here. So we'll head into our second tutorial. We just did the Get Started tutorial. Now let's add scoring. And again, every time you click a new program to open, you have to start it by clicking this button here. And we'll wait for our splat to load. So here's our first direction. This gets a little more complicated, which is the fun part. So now let's add scoring to your project. Drag change splat 1 score by 2, which is a pink block, into when splat press, which we already used in the last tutorial. Remember that purple block. Below fade splat 1 and click the play button. Okay, ready? So we're going to bring this scoring change splat score by 2. So I'm seeing this one change splat score here. And as sensing, we'll pull in. So it said you have to put it into it, so we'll just do that. Below fade splat 1. So I'm going to pull this right there. So that looks like exactly what we needed, except I remember up here it said change splat 1 score by 2, and we have change splat 1 score by 1. So we're going to have to come in here and change the number to 2. All of these numbers you can change at any time. So if I wanted to be referring to splat 2 instead, then I would use 2 there. I'll just put it back to 1. And you have the option of up to 6 splats. So just to show you, we have 2 on the screen now. The default is always going to be 2 on this simulator. But if we wanted, we could add 6. Or we could just do 1. So whatever you end up wanting on your future games that you're creating, you can change there. And one thing that you should know is that if you have code that refers to, say, splat number 5, but you only have 1 splat on the screen, let's say we do that, splat 5, see how it's going to be gray? It's not going to work. There's going to be an error here until you fix it because you're referring to a splat that right now we don't even have existing on the screen. But if we add it, if we have 5 splats, now it's blue because it will work. Okay, that was a little detour, but let's get started. So we have splat 1, and we're supposed to, we'll go back to our 2 splats here. We're supposed to press the play button. Okay, next. Score. Now you get 2 points each time you click on splat 1. Now what if we set up your splat to take points away from you whenever you're not clicking? Okay, so let's see. Oh, there we go. So it's doing our same fading, but every time I click splat 1, I'm getting 2 points here. Okay, next. To start, open the timing tab and drag when program starts into the programming area to start a new stack. Okay. When programming starts, there's a new stack then. This is a stack right here. And so we have a new stack started here. You can do many stacks. You can do as many as you want. Open the loops tab and insert while true do into the when program starts. Okay. We're looking for, like, these colors up here are definitely hints for us. So we're looking in the loops category. While true, do. Okay, so drag that in. Great. Open the timing tab and drag delay 1 second into the while true, do block. Okay, so the timing tab is the yellow. Delay 1 second, and we'll insert it there. Next. Now change the delay from 1 second to 0.1 seconds to make your splat a truly worthy opponent. Okay, so we're supposed to change this 1 second to 0.1 second. Great. Last, open the scoring tab and drag and snap change splat 1 score by 1 under delay 0.1 seconds. Then set the by amount to -1. Okay. Whoops, so we're grabbing this. Oh, we're going into the scoring and change splat 1 score by 1. And we are putting it right under our delay 0.1 seconds. And then we're changing the by amount to -1 because we said this program is telling it now that we want to subtract points. So when Splat 1 is pressed, it's going to add 2 points according to our first stack, and it's going to light up red. And when the program starts, any delay of 0.1 seconds is going to start subtracting points. This is going to get interesting. Okay, now click the play button and tap as fast as you can on Splat 1. See if you can get to 20 points before your Splat brings you to 0. Okay, this sounds really hard. Oh wow, so now I'm clicking and you see it's adding my 2 points, but then it's really quickly starting to do this 0.1 seconds every time it's subtracting a point. So if I click really, really fast, I can almost get it up to 20. It's super hard. I feel like some of you could definitely do it though. Splatterific. You just made a game. Can you figure out how to save your highest score? Check out the hint. Okay, so I'll let you figure that one out. And I'm going to head right back to the home screen so we can get into playing some of our games.